It's me! Hey everybody, how's it going? Nate K here, supergeekfit.com. So Caleb and I were hanging out a little while back. We were talking about some things that'd be pretty cool to put on the old interwebs to try to give you guys something to do that's a little bit easier. Remember back in the day when you buy the newest video game and it came out with a cheat codes book? I mean, the whole thing was outlined, right? You could read through the cheat codes book and get everything you needed to know to just master that game. And Caleb was like, man, that'd be cool to make something like that, wouldn't it? And I thought, yeah, I probably would. So Caleb and I hit the books pretty hard and started putting some stuff together, and we created the Super Geek Fit Weight Loss Cheat Codes book. Isn't it beautiful? It's so fabulous. I love it. So here's the deal. I printed a handful of these things, a couple handfuls probably, and these suckers cost a little bit of money to print. FedEx or wherever it was Caleb got them printed is pretty proud of their work. So these bad boys cost me quite a bit to make, and I'm totally out of them. So what I decided to do was I was just going to make a quick video and outline some of the stuff that goes into this cheat book manual so that you guys can kind of get a start on things without having to actually have the thing. Because unfortunately, like I said, I'm all out. So basically, the manual has 13 chapters and one chapter called bonus hacks. So we're just going to kind of go through some of the stuff on the 13 chapters, and I'm just going to drop some knowledge bombs on you guys so you kind of have an idea of what you can do cheat codes wise in order to one-up your health and fitness game without actually having to buy the book. Because, oh yeah, I might have mentioned it, I'm out. Okay, so we're just going to have a little story time with Uncle Nate here. So, cheat code number 1 is called the Basal Metabolic Rate Buff Unlock. I know, it's fancy, isn't it? So basically what your basal metabolic rate is it's a calculation, and I'm going to give you that so you can screenshot it. It's a calculation that you can use based on whether you're biologically male or female, based on your weight in pounds, your height in inches, and your age in years. And you use those numbers to figure out what your basal metabolic rate is. What that number is going to tell you is that's going to be what you can eat calories-wise throughout the day, and that's just your base rate. So if you're not doing anything, if you're not exercising, just being alive, being in the shape that you are, that's going to be your BMR, or your basal metabolic rate. So with that number in your head, you can look at the calories and anything that you're eating, and you can be assured that you're going to be at least on flatline instead of gaining or losing. It's actually a really helpful baseline. So anyway, here's the equation, and you can kind of take a little screenshot of that. I'm going to try to hold it still, and I think I'll have Caleb put it down in the part where the words go. I don't know what that's called. He does that part, but I'll have him put that in there. But you can take a screenshot of it right there. So that's your basal metabolic rate. Can you read it? I hope you can read it. It's so small. So that's the equation you're going to use to figure out your BMR. It's a really great way to start anyway, so that you can actually count calories and have like a super informed, idea as to where you are as far as caloric intake. Let's see here.